that's for sure. You know, they play really tight. They don't give you much, and they make you earn what you get. You know, we've stuck with it and started to right the ship a little bit, I guess.
Tonight was one of the first nights that we saw you drop the gloves. What kind of happened in that?
Just as it usually does, tempers flare a little bit, and felt like the right time, so it happened, and unfortunately I missed, and yeah, I went for the one punch and missed, so.
Are you starting to sense that your physicality is wearing on them a little bit? They look worn down by the end of the game.
Well, you know, we pride ourselves on being a tough team to play against, and part of that for us is being a physical team. You know, we by no means want to be an easy team for teams to come in and play, and you know, we're trying to inflict that on them, and you know, hopefully that's the case.
Different style, totally different style game tonight, and you guys had about half of their shots on goal. How did that work out that way, you think?
Well, we're trying to pick our spots a little bit, not open ourselves up, and play tight. I mean, they've made it tough on us by not giving up much, and if we can put ourselves in positions to have leads, we've blown a lead too many times to call ourselves successful yet, and I think that's a big part of the reason why we're in the situation we're in. So we've really tried to zero in on that and make sure we take care of what needs to be taken care of when we are in a position to close out a game.
It is a mindset thing then.
Yeah, definitely a mindset. You know, when you're going into the last period of a game with a lead, you don't need to take the chances. You don't need to expose yourself. If you're doing it right, you're playing smart and making them take the chances, and you're trying to capitalize in your transition game based on that thought process. And I thought we did a pretty good job in the third.
Obviously, you guys are still down 3-2 in the series, but the belief has been that you guys can come back from this deficit and win it. What's the mood in the locker room after another win tonight?
I think it's very focused. You know, even being down 3-0, you know, I mean, a couple overtime losses. There was one game that we didn't deserve to win in Texas, but you know, a bounce here or a bounce there or whatever, it could have went the other way. Just have to stay in the right mindset in the room, and the guys have done a great job of that, believing that, you know, if we do what we need to do, we can be successful. If it has to go 7, so be it. And that's what we're trying to accomplish here.
Did it do anything for you guys to not only win this one, but to win this one in regulation tonight?
We don't put too much emphasis on how. It's just a matter of getting the win. You know, when you have the positives of being able to hold on to a lead in the third period and play smart and not give up much, I mean, that's a big positive to draw on. And it's something that's good for our young group to learn and make sure we take note of how we were able to be successful in that situation and keep putting the right foot in front of the other.
I guess obviously you're heading back to Texas where you only scored 2 goals in each of those first 2 games. You had a lot more, you know, goals here at home. What's going to take to find some offense in Texas?
I think it's noting the positives that we've been able to accomplish in the games at home and focusing on the little things that can allow us to have a little more success. You know, I think they make small little tweaks along the way as we do, and we've been able to start connecting some dots here and get things going our way a little bit. And I'm sure we'll look at some tape and see what else we can try and do to help make ourselves successful.
And last, for me, as a D-man in front of Jeff, you know, getting in here and playing those 2 games, what does it mean for you to see his success that he's been putting up?
He's been great. You know, that's not an easy situation for him to be put in. You know, down 3-0, do or die, the rest of the way out, he's came in and made big saves and played really well. Played the puck really well and done really anything you can possibly ask for in a goalie in that situation. So we're all real excited about you know, how strong he's playing right now, and we're trying to ride it right now.
The old man's coming through.
Trying. You know, you try and chip in and do your part, and you know, that's the fun part about this situation is trying to be a guy that, you know, can lead by example and, you know, help these young guys, you know, along the way, even after this year. So it's the only way I really know how to do it is try and lead by example.
It's working.